Hello, welcome back. Last time I got most of my business wrapped up before the end game, except for a few particularly stubborn things that just did not want to yield. Not a lot of photos to find. I think I can get at least a few of these. This had nothing. This I haven't looked at. That I haven't looked at. This had nothing? Hold on, why was this impossible? Oh, because of the birdcage, yeah, of course. That's the most impossible one. This I haven't really looked at. And that's the chase. And that's all? Okay, let's go here first. That's what I feel like. So yeah, there just should be an exit out of there that I haven't taken. So 4 and 6, whichever one's not 4 or 6. Alright. This is not an exit. Oh, hey. The problem may not be where you're going, but how to get there. Yeah, that is exactly the problem in a lot of places. Fly? Alright, so is this the exit? Maybe. And that took me here, which was all that was missing. Okay. So I saw fly on the other end of that. Don't think that really means anything, so I'm just done with the tower? There was nothing more there? Okay. I never actually climbed it. Deja vu. Let's play with that. I don't think I know what this is. Have I ever interacted with this? Like, this looks new to me. Oh, those are connected. Okay. I can just duck in there. Is this new? No. No, it's not. I guess I just forgot. This... Okay, there's glass now. If I look down, there's glass down there. Doesn't mean anything for there not to be glass above me, does it? Well, I ran out of blocks, but yes, it totally does. Okay, here we go. Then this is probably what I'm after. Guess I didn't spend much time here. Alright, so look down. This understanding. This mechanic was taught to me by the chase. I'm wondering if there was some earlier place where I could have learned this. Well, the mechanic of look at the circle and... Oh, okay, it's a 2. Look at the circle and something something. Thing behind me is not solid anymore. This mechanic that I'm using here, whoa, that was fun. I forget where I learned that. Just kind of by happenstance. Here's a place I've never been to. The gun diagrams and stuff. Wait, yeah, there's like a lot here. Alright, double anti-block barrier there. If I were to move this bar, right, so those don't come back. Can I push this? No. After that happens, I can. I think I might be lighting a fuse here. Or, rather than a fuse, maybe I could just, like... Let's see. Is there a way I could suck from here? I think one of those is going to forbid it, right? Oh, but I can drain. Here we go. Let's drain. Ooh, drain goes way too fast. Okay, right idea maybe. Wrong execution definitely. Okay. Splotch. Unsplotch. Splotch. Unsplotch. Alright, so check it out. Oh, this is fun. I like this. So I know what I'm gonna do. So let's start with that. Let's set out a little snaky thing. S for snake. There we go. That'll give me the time I need. Sure. Where am I? Okay, so let's go down that way, over here, over here. You're laying yourself out weird, so that's not giving me any extra time right there. But okay, so if I start the draining process now, then yeah, it's unsnaking, and then after it unsnakes, then I start rising here. Ha! That's cool. There's a cat in a box with a bell on top of it or something. What? Some challenges exist just to test how much we know. Okay, is this one of those? Probably. So that puts me... Okay, here we go. That does put me where I wanted to be. Good. And I'm trapped in here now. All these nature noises are such a weird contrast with the absolutely sterile white environments everywhere. Alright, gun stuff. I guess these are iterations of the... Yeah, here we go. Make gun nozzle a circle instead of weird shape it is now. Make this section a circle that the ring joins onto. Don't like the details sticking out. Yeah, okay, I see that there's like little greebles on it I never paid any attention to. It doesn't matter to me what shape this is, what matters is what it does. Can't fit on screen nicely because the ring is an oval, heaps of wasted space. The tiles orbit around a perfect circle. Okay. Okay. This ring is thin and looks silly. Okay. Frowny face. Right. Brick tool. Base, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Do they look different other than the color? I wouldn't be able to tell. Oh boy, all this text. Like, who's writing to who here? Player holding 2 handles on the ring. All these question marks. Also, this texture is a bit low resolution for text. Okay. Well, a lot of attention to detail in this thing. Haha, new logo. What? Oh, yeah, that looks very different. So here's 3D model that I can actually rotate around without having to hold it in my hand. That doesn't look like what I'm holding. I feel like that's a different object, like this is an earlier iteration. Like, what's all this business? That's not on the thing I'm holding right now, is it? I don't think so. So this is later iteration. That looks more similar to what I'm holding now, but still not exactly. It's pretty close. So I see the 2 little hoses I was just noticing. On mine, I see something like arcing along there. Like a big plastic shield in the front, larger than this one. It goes all the way over. Handle intended. Haha, new logo. Alright. Whole base section rotated. Pew. Alright then. Yeah, that looks a little different. Question mark. That way. Color breakdown. I don't know, this is just like almost to-do list sort of writing, but I don't know, this is not how I write a to-do list. Nor how I would explain something, a work in progress, to other people. It's like this weird halfway in between thing. Okay. Before the player has the inner ring at level 2, the intersection has the potential to be boring. Intersect! Okay, I'm really not getting anything meaningful from this text. Other than, there was a whole lot of work in the design of this gun. Many iterations. Alright. Up! Okay, that's where it came from. I guess, is this final design? Yeah, that has the large plastic shield in the front. Okay. And separate ring, which rotates when I do this. Got it. Okay. Alright, well, that was that. So how am I for photos and other things? Missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. Wherever I was probably resolved now. So right, this one seems impossible. This is the chase. This one is the bird cage. So let's go to many different angles. So, what's up with this? Was this the way I came in the first place? I think it was. I had to, like, drain this. So I was able to pull that out of there. It just was very deep. This will not steal my blocks. Yeah, I think I remember something about this section. So that can go through there. There's no black dust in that area. Alright? It's only around the borders. So blocks can come through there, and looks like this is probably the same deal. I'm in the bubble field right now, but that's... Is there a spot where I cannot be? Can I can redirect if I'm careful about it. So here's a safe wall. Good. Then I'll redirect from here to... that's not a safe wall. Let's start, like, here-ish, I guess would be about the best. I'm gonna intercept. Okay, so now I feel like I have a problem. I'm trying to get these in here, and like all the walls are dusty. So is ceiling and floor. Maybe I can do like a mid-air, intercept the redirect, and redirect it a different way. I think I resolved all... Oh, no, not this. That's a photo I need to get yet. Alright, so whatever I'm doing here, I have to do it twice. Here, let me, splotch. I'm gonna splotch this ceiling. There, whole ceiling, all filled. I want this in a safe place that's disconnected from the rest. Here. This will be enough that I can get them back if anything terrible happens. Was that 8? Yes, it was. Okay, so, right, so that goes poof. So my thinking is, if I start with a decent-sized chain... I mean, this can be like a real big chain, if I want it to be. And I might want it to be. Can I extend that, like... Oh, wait a second. This actually kinda semi-works? As it is? Not exactly, but there might be something to this, actually. I kind of blocked myself a little bit. If I take from here, it's going to all dissolve, isn't it? So I'll take from there and, like, do a little, redirection. How will I do that? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get over that, or under it or something, without lighting the entire fuse. So here we go, this works. And yeah, that disappears if I let it. Okay. So if I'm in here, and I've extended that out to there... I mean, my initial idea was to do this, and then while it's coming over, redirect it. And that works just fine. I don't need anything fancier than that. Okay, great. So I'll take a few of these, and be satisfied. And I'm somewhere. What is happening? You found a needle in a haystack. Right. The more you complete, the harder it gets to find what you missed. Yeah, I know, right? Yellow corner. So you say go that way. Got it. Alright, so birdcage. Can I learn anything about your behavior? I mean, this isn't a birdcage, is it? It is. They're just uncaged. Just a free-flying flock. What's with the arrows? Those were always there. So if I go back, has this changed into something else? Yeah. You respond to me no matter how far away I am. If I just, like, press against a surface, you don't do anything. It has to be actual movement. If I jump, you respond a little bit. I'm getting different jump heights sometimes, and different amounts of response from this sometimes. Look at that weird variable height jump. Like, I can judge by this line how high up I went. That was a low one. That was a low one. I'm just tapping the space bar. This doesn't have, you know, holding it doesn't make a difference as far as I can tell. Or maybe it does. No? Okay, if I'm falling, what does that mean for you? Does falling trigger it? Yes, maybe. Well, I was not just falling, but also, doing other things. I can't make a free-floating block, apparently. Alright, so if I... just want a little diving board here. Here, I'm gonna... So if I take this... yes, okay, so falling does indeed make them violent. If I block you up, it's not going to mean anything, right? Right, even if relatively calm, the green will still perform violence. So I can't move at all with blocks on there, including jumping. Okay. I don't think I'll learn anything more from that than I would from the one that I got. Okay, that was my new photo there. Than I would from the actual birdcage. Okay, so I reset my state here, but that's fine. That state wasn't particularly hard to create. It was in this direction, I think? Was it? No, it wasn't, but I did take these blocks for it. Okay, yeah, so... have some of those. Then I can safely redirect to this wall. And from here, safely redirect to this wall. Then the danger starts. Doesn't have to start immediately, but I'm going to start it. Am I going left or right? I'm not sure, so let's stop that. So I can just... so while this is in flight... I think that's the way I went, and I instead want to go this way now? Yes. So I'm turning right. So while it's in flight... I can middle click to stop that from appearing, but I have to, like, actually touch it and latch onto it for it to stop moving. But it's pretty friendly about it. Not too much timing involved. Alright. So blocks are in here, allowing me to see this photo. Hammer, chimney, something something. Solving a problem may require approaching it from a different angle. Yeah, so most of the stuff in this room was done not from here. Yeah, right, this is the computer mouse picture. This was involved. This was involved. Yeah, okay. So this was just for that photo. Great. So we good there now? Yes. Cool. Many different angles, all done. So we got the chase, connecting the pieces, and laying the foundation. Those are all that are left. Fantastic, and it's the last three. Okay. It knows. So I can move continuously. That is not particularly meaningful as far as I can tell. In fact, that seems to make things worse. However, now I'm noticing it seems like more and more balls are coming outside the cage. Like they're not managing to return to their origin at all here. So if I've done this for a while and then I immediately stop, like they all take a straight line punching the smallest hole they can. Okay, so if everything heals up... okay, so if I go here... What's going to be the optimal amount of distance here? If I do that once and do it twice... That's about the right timing, so that'll get me the best hole punch here. So if I want to brute force... Once, then stop, then do it again. Like, let them all return to the center. Additional idea. What if I don't start from the very center, but I start from walking and then transition to a run? I mean, that's punching an almost me-sized hole. Walk, run. Let's see if doing that a few times just gets me through. Maybe it will. Walk, run. Run. That made a very horizontal sort of hole. Does the way I'm looking make a difference? I really doubt it. That appeared to be about the same as ever. Alright, if I'm over here... Does doing it from this axis make a difference? Doesn't appear to. I feel like I should have fit through that. I think I need 3 wide and how many tall? You know what? I can measure this. Let's find some blocks. This is measurable. This'll do. This was the first place I learned to splotch. Alright, so what does it take for me to get through? I should do this in a better place. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get under that? No. How about 7? Okay, and that is a space of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 tall and how many wide? Six tall, 3 wide, if I aim perfectly. That's all it takes. 2 is too narrow, but 3 is doable. 6 tall, 3 wide. So all I need is a hole that's that much contiguous space. Let's draw an outline there. I've been here with blocks. I'm not sure how it happened. But just so I know what it looks like when I have it. I guess I came through here, which was a loop that won't close or something? Too many lasers, that's the one. So I journey through here, pick these up. Just kind of want to know what that looks like. So without breaking this, 6 tall, 3 wide. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Then this part. What happened? I didn't place the bottom block. So that's actually 7 tall, so. Alright, so that's sufficient. Like I can walk under that little doorway. I'm in it right now. Okay? So birds, could you be so kind as to punch that exact shape for me? You didn't do it. Alright. Once again, I can place blocks, but it means nothing. Something I do note, there is a tendency not to break the very bottom layer, so it would be good to have like a little access ramp here. I ran out of blocks. That's easily solved. Oh, that is having some trouble. Oh dear. It tried. It kind of got it done. Okay, and I can step up onto that. Let's have a too tall staircase on all sides. So this ring will fill itself in, which is not really meaningful, but it'll happen, whether I want it to or not. Whoosh. Come on now. Holding shift this whole time. Alright, so that's my step up. It's been partially broken, but that should make it a little easier to access this. Just walk forward, look for a me-sized hole. Almost. Almost. Let's get a little farther away. Like, that looked like it. I could have fit into it. So I let them return. I do it again. Get in. Now I do have to aim pretty well to get into a 3 tall space, as I saw. That wasn't it. Do blocks slow them down at all? Could I direct more of the violence onto one side than the other, maybe? By reinforcing this wall? How about that? That seems semi-plausible. This won't make a full cube, so this shouldn't do the crashy thing. Now when that crashed, I was inside it. That might have been meaningful. Careful. I'm not ready for that yet. Maybe if I did that without being inside it, it could, not crash. I could also try just enclosing myself somewhere else to see if that would crash separately. Just for fun. Doesn't really mean much, though. Alright, so I moved quickly for part of that. That did break a hole here. And here. Okay, so does this help direct the violence at all? To try and help even more, let's be careful about this. Again, I don't want this fully enclosed. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so from here. That does not feel like it helped at all. That's totally a big enough hole, but I wasn't quick enough. Like, there's timing, and there's luck, and there's... I don't know what. Just complete nonsense. Like, is this seriously what I'm doing here? This is an awful activity. Why so horizontal? Okay, now, get in. You could have done it, it seems like. Wait. It's just not happening. That was a bad one. I think I need to be farther away. Like, I want to go forward, then stop, then go forward, and then have... Okay, so where am I gonna... So stop a little past that. Oh, but they weren't doing anything when I was back there. There is a distance threshold. And it's right here. Okay. So back then forward is perhaps still better. Well, let me try and do this for like a long time until it somehow just happens to work. Alright, randomness is doing nothing for me. Let's see if it crashed because I was inside or because it was the birdcage. So I'm going to make a cube around this just so that I can know what it does. So if I did splotch there and splotch here, and fill in the rest. This should be pretty quick and easy. Oh, it keeps splotching out even if there's... Okay, of course it does. Why would it stop? Alright. Here come crash. Maybe that's not a full cube. It's not quite. Well, I mean, there's solid white on the inside, so... Okay, what I did there is not meaningful in any way, really. What? I got in? Why? Why did that work? You know what? Not gonna question it. Whatever. I did it. I'm in, for some reason. Maybe the whole reinforced wall theory was correct, and by reinforcing all of those walls... I'm nowhere, there's nothing going on. What? By reinforcing all of the walls... oh, I can step out of here. Got it. I did direct most of the violence toward the white part, and the red part made them bounce back and keep doing violence on the white, breaking it out more efficiently. Or maybe that was just the time when I happened to get lucky. I don't know, it is an awfully big coincidence that that would happen right after I built a cube around it. I don't know if my explanation is in any way accurate. I know what this is, more or less. So this is a schematic of, like, this is essentially shader code. I think this is perhaps, like, the schematic of what happens to draw the outlines around everything. I'm not parsing it fully, but it has that look to it. This is definitely graphics, well, yeah, obviously, you know, red, green, screen position, etc. UV, texture coordinates. A greater than B, 1, 0. Abs minus... multiply by a small number, go to depth, subtract. I don't know what these mean. Depth, plus plus. U0V that, U0V positive that, U that, V that, U negative that, V that. Okay, anyway, yeah, so this is something to do with graphics pipeline, how texture coordinates are processed. I think Unreal Editor uses some, or at least has the capability to do, like, visual schematic editing for these things instead of writing code, so this might, like, actually reflect what it looks like in the editor to specify the shader for the, like, for the black lines around everything, or some other related thing. That's my impression. Okay. Well, that didn't give me a photo, but it did solve the bird cage. So let's assume the last 3 are perhaps in the chase. And also maybe the chase comes out here. Because, like, there's nothing here. I don't know of any way in which... Isn't it awfully suspicious that this is called connecting the pieces, though? I should be stopping right now. It hasn't happened yet, though. Why is this called connecting the pieces? Those are pieces that can be connected, but when I did that, nothing really happened. I connected them. Why would that matter? It, oops, does not. What looks out of reach may only be a few steps away. No, so hold up. During the chase, one of these stairways was not solid. Oh, here we go. It has nothing to do with connecting those pieces. I found it. It might be possible to bring some blocks through there, using principles I learned earlier. I'm gonna try, because it looks like I might want to. So this is like a challenge version of that. Alright. Snag. Go here. Snag. I don't even know if I want this, but it feels like I might. Like, just look at this. This is clearly a place where I'm gonna want blocks. Expressly because it's made so hard to get them. Done. Yoink. Oops, yoink. Wrong mouse button. Color that stops there. Going down a chute. Oh, I found something weird. And a photo. Peeking behind the curtains lets us see how everything works. 4. Why was that 5 before? Now it's 4. This is 1, 4, 2, 5, 2, 3. What? I don't know what you're trying to tell me here. 1 plus... Does this have to do with what I'm looking through and what comes out at the other end? It's probably just 1, 2, and 3. Like, that could be 5 or 2. Can get to 4. Like, what is determining when these change? Like, it changed there. Then I cross a threshold where I have to go this far back. So that's 4, that's probably 2, or it could be 5. Like, it's where I am more than where I'm looking. So here's purple, 2. If I go back around, 4, 2, 4, 2. 1 plus arrow equals 1. What? Okay, I don't get it. It's showing me something here. Peeking behind the curtain might not reveal anything at all. Anyway, check it out. I think I was... So there must have been a missing photo in here that I just didn't realize was missing. I could probably... Okay, I could probably quit the game and restart it, and the last photo that came up would be that one, and it would show me where it was on the board, but it's probably quicker at this point to just do this process to see where that shows up. Because, like, I got the photo. Is it just not one of these? There it is. But I already had that one. Didn't I? I thought I did. Huh. Okay, well, I have it now. Alright, check it out. I cleaned up all my business. Everything here is done other than the chase. Was there another way to do the birdcage? Anybody who knows, it's okay to reveal now if there was a cleaner way to do that. Or if my my reinforced wall thing was actually what did it. I could try it again and see if that helps, but I don't want to spend any more time there. All right, next time the chase. Gonna probably be the end game. That's what it appears. All right, I'll see you then.